What up? How y'all doing tonight? Hope I did all my pre. Okay, I did. We're talking about She Never Died, 2019. Not rated. Um, it's labeled as an action horror. You can find it on Tubi or YouTube. Um, 5.2 out of 10 on IMDb. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it 100%, which is crazy because it didn't give He Never Died 100%. But, you know, it's Rotten Tomatoes. What are you going to do? The director was Audrey Cummings. I talked a little bit about her before with He Never Died. Um, uh, she's a Canadian director. They're all Canadian. Canadian movie, Canadian actors, directors. The screenplay was written by Jason. I remember y'all remember last time I couldn't pronounce his name. Don't get me to trying again. I'll try though. Jason Krosiak. He was a screen. He wrote both screenplays for this one and the last one. What's up, Grit? How you doing? But he didn't direct this one. Audrey did. Um, I only really wrote down one, two, three, the five top actors in this movie. I didn't really dwell on anyone else. Um, I did focus a lot on Lacey, and I'll tell you why. Um, Grit, did you see this thing? Did you see the movie? I'm about to run it for you, um, but you already know that. So, well, I would have given this movie the finger, honestly, um, if it wasn't for the main character Lacey. And I say that I'm giving it one cookie, and it's only because of Lacey that I'm giving it one cookie. If it would have been a white lady that played that role, I'd have given it the finger. And so the reason why I'm giving it one cookie is because a black woman played that role. And we don't see a lot of black women in these kinds of roles. Um, Definitely didn't, in 2019. So for that reason, I give it one cookie. But overall, the movie was ass. All right, it was just a terrible movie. I did not like it at all. Boo to this movie. But I'm still gonna talk about it. I'm still gonna talk about it. All right, so the woman who played Lacey, um, it's surprising her portfolio, I guess, filmography, whatever you want to call it, is insane. I had no idea. And I've never seen any of this stuff. Like, she has been in so many TV series or like TV miniseries. Holy shit. I'll name a few. Y'all might know the two she's mainly known for are Flashpoint and what was it? Oh, anyway, Flashpoint is the big one. These A lot of these shows are Canadian. That's probably why I've never seen most of them, but not all of them are. She was in Unbroken, Mike, The Porter, Revenge of the Black Best Friend, Guilty Party, Working Moms, American Gods, The Expanse. She did the voice of someone named Ultimate Grace in a video game called Hyperspace. Not familiar, but it was her. Transplant, Coroner, Titans, Little Dog, Peep Six, The Girlfriend Experience, Killjoys, Lost Girl, Saving Hope. That's one of the shows I'm familiar with, but don't really remember it. But I am familiar with that show. Odd Squad. I'm familiar with that show also. Remedy, Republic of Doyle. Um, and then she was in some movies. New York Minute, and she was in Saw 3D. I'm not really a Saw fan. I saw the first two for sure. The rest, I don't know. There's so many of them. I don't know. I saw like pieces of parts. Dude was dead. Dude was alive. It was the chick. It was somebody. I don't know. I don't know. But apparently she was in one, the 3D one. Um, 5 Days in Havana. The Returned. Darken. The Parking Glass. Deep Space. The Prodigy. Tammy's Always Dying. And Promise Me. The woman's been around. All right, around. She was also extra in two movies. She was an extra in John Q, and she was an extra in Undercover Brother. She was just in the background. I thought that was funny, so I wrote it down. This woman has been in a lot. All right, hella TV movies that I didn't even write down. Listen to me. These are just a TV miniseries or TV series that she was. Some of them, not even all of them. I didn't even bother, Grit. Didn't even bother to write down the TV movies she was in. It hurt. Holy shit. If you ever look this woman up, I'll tell you how to. Man, I'm going to try to pronounce her name so bad. I know I'm going to sound foolish, but I'm going to try. I want to say Olunki Adeli. Olunki Adeli. That's what the hell I'm going with. Um, yeah. If you ever look her up, man, this woman's been in so much stuff, man, and I've never seen any of it. Like I've never seen any of this shit. None of it. None of it. I'm hip to a couple of the shows, but I don't watch those shows. But like I'm not hip to none of this shit. But she's been in everything. And then there was Susie, the young girl, in the movie. She was her real name is Kiana Madeira. She was in some stuff too. She's younger, so like she was in some like Disney type, Nickelodeon type shit. The Babysitter is a Vampire, Really Me, The Other Kingdom, Conviction. She was also did a voice in a video game, Watch Dogs 2. I'm not familiar, but she did a voice in there. Dark Matter, Barbell, Taken, which is a TV series, not the movie. The Flash and Trinkets. She's mostly known for The Flash and Trinkets, both two shows I don't watch. She was in a few movies, Giant Little Ones. She's really famous for a movie called Fear Street. I think I saw one or two of those. There's three of them, and she was in all three of them. I think I saw one or two of those. I'm not sure though. After We Fell, After Ever Happy, Brother, and Perfection Addiction. So she's got a little something going on. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing I don't watch The Flash or Trinkets, which is what she's mostly known for. But I think I remember that Fear Street crap, man. I don't know. Did you see Fear Street, Grit? I think I saw it, man. I'm not sure. Anyway, then there's Godfrey the Cop. His name is Peter McNeil. And Peter McNeil is in a gang of shit, too. It's just not from around here. And I wasn't going to write it all down, but I did write down Simon Birch and Goodwitch. Um, he's known for those two things around here. And then Meredith was played by a woman named Michelle Nolden, and then Terrence was played by a man named Noah Danby. Both, over there. Over there. Hey Marina, how are you doing? From, stuff from over there. Alright, so that's the people that's in it. We talked a little bit about what kind of stuff they're in. Here's now let's get into the bulk of it. Let's talk about the meat and the potatoes. The meat and the potatoes. Okay. Um, Marina, did you watch this thing? Before I get to talking about it, I'm about to rattle it off now. Stay with me. I need y'all, my Bible folks in the chat. Y'all know I don't know shit about the good books, all of any of them. I know a little bit. Listen, I know enough about all of them to know a little bit about all of them, but I don't know everything. So just listen. All right. Just stay with me. Thumb through your Bibles just briefly. Okay. So y'all, we talked about He Never Dies, um, uh, last time. Last time. And so he was Cain from the Bible, right? That was his thing. He was Cain. So this one, this is the black woman, Lacey. Like I said earlier, when it was just me and Grit, if it wasn't for this being a black woman playing this role, I would have given it the finger. But because it was a black woman, I'm giving it one cookie. This was a terrible movie. It was trash. It was ass. I like movies like this that are low budget, B type movies. This was not it. This was not the business. It was so bad. This was a terrible movie. Terrible acting. I hated the cameraman. I wanted to fight the cameraman. Like I just did not like this movie. However, I really like seeing that black women are having these kinds of roles because we don't normally see the black woman doing this kind of thing, and I like it. There's another movie called Mom. I don't know if y'all seen that with what's her name? Oh, girl from Help. The Help. The Octavia. I think her name is Octavia Spencer. I think it was her, where she played like a serial killer in a basement. She was like killing all the kids and shit. Not really a serial killer, a nutbag in the basement. Like, did y'all see that one? Right? Like you want to see black women in these roles, um, and so for that I had to give it one cookie. But overall, this movie was ass. All right, the first one was hella better. Rotten Tomatoes don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Anyway, so this one is a similar shit. She's all homelessy and uh, has a little homeless friend that looks out for her and watches her while she sleeps. And then she's out here killing the bad guy and eating them and shit. And she sees the man with the goatee. Well, in this one, he didn't have a goatee. There was a different man. He just had the black hat. They never really explain who this man is either. Just like they did the first one. And in this one, he was even more cryptic. Like you got to try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Even more. Right? Okay, so she's eating the people, and then she rescues the girl, and now the girl's latched onto her because the girl doesn't have anywhere else to go. She's like, "Oh my God, you're my hero. I don't care that you eat people. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm a little orphan. Help me, please. Take me in." All right. So now she's got this young girl attached to her fucking hip. She can't get rid of. So ultimately, her name is Lacey in the movie. All right, Lacey, Lacey, Lacey. She's got some scars on her back. She doesn't know where she got them from. They show us the scars. You can tell, obviously, that they were wings at some point. She is some sort of fallen angel, or an angel of some sort that had wings. Her name is Lacey. We don't know what the fuck that means. She's a zombie bitch. But we remember the first movie. That dude was from the Bible also. Cain. So at the very end of it, she tells us she's Lilith. Alright. She's Lilith. Alright, Morena, good. Hi, Kyle, how are you? So, I don't really know a lot about Lilith. If it wasn't for Frasier, I wouldn't know shit about Lilith. Not just the bitch, but like the Jewish thing. So I did a little research on my own, a little read a little something here, read a little something there, and so this is my understanding, and if I'm wrong, please let me know. I know that you will. So apparently Lilith was Adam's first wife. So she was like the first pancake. Like the bitch didn't take, so God just threw her away. We act like she didn't exist, and then we just replaced her with Eve, and nobody's none the wiser. Am I right so far? Oh, and the reasoning for this was, hold on, I know the reasoning. Because Lilith and Adam were made of the same shit. They were equal. And apparently Adam, couldn't have that. So, like I said, first pancake, pow, kicked her out. And then God made a new bitch out of ribs and shit. And so this bitch was able to be, lesser, not equal. Am I right so far? Anyone? Anyway, so when Lilith, first pancake got tossed away, She went, I guess, to the dark side. Um, now, right, they omitted her out of the Bible. That first pancake grit threw away. No one's none the wiser. So far, okay. Good, okay, okay. So far, good, good, good. Okay. So, and then she went to the dark side. Now, I seen that she has a kid with a dude, Samuel, I think was his name. He was the archangel. I don't know what the hell that means. But then I'm not sure if she was actually banging Satan, or Satan's sons. She was Satan's son's wife. Like something along those. It went all dark. That's all I know. Oh, thank you, Angelica. I didn't know who you were for a second there. I'm like, who the fuck? And how does she know I'm Shabo and knew I wasn't feeling well? Like, yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Angelica. Uh, right. So I'm saying, do I got it right so far? After they omitted her from the book, she was the first pancake, tossed her ass out. She went to the dark side. So I know that with Jewish people, she it's a shiksa thing, right? Shiksa, the shiksa appeal, the shiksa Lilith, because I remember from watching Frasier, Lilith was a shiksa. I'm sorry, my bad, wrong show. Seinfeld. Elaine was a shiksa. You know what I'm saying? She had a whole thing on the Jewish men for a minute there. They were chasing her around because she was a shiksa. It's a whole Jewish thing, man. Anyway, I guess she went all dark. Not really sure who she was banging. I think it said Samuel, and she went off and had some kids. But in this movie, she never died. She does at the very end when she tells us, who she is, that she's really Lilith. Um, uh, she said, "I had a son once. I'd like to miss him." That's what she said. So, like, only the one son? Like, she just had the one son? But according to all the things I read about Lilith, on the Google and whatnot, she had many kids, many sons. Um, but this is just a movie. So, right. So, yeah, the first dude was Cain. This broad was Lilith. Why they're out here eating people, I don't know. I guess that's, Jason, the screenplay, the dude who wrote these screenplays. No, that was his twist on it. What would it be like if Kane was still walking around here and he was a goddamn zombie? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. I really the first one. It was cool. I enjoyed it. In a two cookie kind of way. Um, this one, man, I tried really hard. It took me like 2 3 times to even actually get through it. I kept going, oh my god, it's so bad, and like coming back later and trying again, and and then finally the third time I was like, just fucking power through, bitch. Just power through. What are you doing? Like come on, man. You sat through a lot of bullshit. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's a pretty bad movie. Like I said, I would give it the finger. But I'm giving it one cookie. I don't even want to put it in the chat. Y'all hear me? I don't got to type it. I'm giving it one cookie because a black woman played the role. That's it. No, for no other reason. I was gonna show y'all a trailer, but I've been noticing in my little studio. Yeah, I got a studio. I said it, big time, creating stuff around here. You know what I'm saying? Got to go in the studio. I noticed I was getting these copyright claims only on specific videos. And those specific videos, which led me to go asking Google what's the difference between a copyright claim and a copyright strike, and it let me onto this whole flipping rabbit hole of guidelines. So it's only the videos that I showed trailers that I'm getting copyright claims. And a copyright claim is not the same thing as a copyright strike. A copyright claim means that when my shit gets, if and when my shit gets monetized, I won't be able to monetize those videos because there's something in those videos that is copyright claimed. So I'm like, well, damn, man, I can't show no trailers. What's up with that? No, it's the music in those trailers that's the problem. So the only way I could show a trailer around here is if it's on mute. And don't nobody want to watch no trailer that's on mute. So I guess I can't show trailers. Because I do want to, in a hopes and dreams, la 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 world, I would like to get monetized and make y'all watch ads and whatever. That'd be cool. And I would hate to have to go back and edit, a bunch of video because it's gonna be a long time for it. Let's keep it real. If I ever do get monetized, it's gonna be a long time from now. I would hate to have to go back and edit all that shit out. So I'm just gonna go with the no trailer policy from now on. You know what I'm saying? The no trailer policy around here. I will say this: don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. It was me. I called this one. I've been calling all of them really, but I went with this because I felt like it was fitting. We talked about that one. Why as well talk about the follow up one? Yeah, I was right. Grit. Sequels blow. Sequels are never good. Sequels always suck. I knew it in my gut. I knew it. I knew it. All right, I think I'm gonna go action next week or next time. I don't want to keep saying next week because I go live whenever the hell I want to. I really didn't feel like it today, but I did. Right, Angelica? Like, you know, sometimes you just gotta leave shit alone. Just leave shit alone. Do you, Grit? Well, just know, Grit, when you get monetized, you're not going to be able to monetize those videos unless you go back and edit whatever the hell the problem is up out of there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go action. I haven't watched a good action flick in a while. I'm going to see what's newer on all my different little movie platforms. hmm My bad, I went quiet on y'all. Oh. I didn't know who the hell that was. I know who that is. I ain't seen her in a minute. She's probably gone by now because I wasn't responding to her shit. Y'all just don't know. I got shook when that person came in the chat with a wrench because I haven't seen that name in a long time. I'm like, who the fuck was that? With a wrench? And 216 because I'm from the 216. So I'm like, who the fuck? I just now checked her chat. It's Lindia. Hey girl, hey. I know you're probably gone because I. Hey girl, hey. I haven't seen her in forever. Grr. Didn't even know my own mod. That's how long it's been since I've seen her. Forgot about my own mod. Mm-mm-mm. Put the trailer 10 minutes in. See, then I gotta learn how to edit, Morena. I want to learn how to edit. I want to just. I don't want to. Morena, I don't want to learn how to edit. Angelica. Right? Like, what's the problem? Sam, it's just a trailer. But I guess I get it. I know Marina. Don't see Marina's getting all cocky because she's been hanging with a techie, getting her all they're getting all their tech language together and shit. And I'm in the chat like, what did he say? What? Control Alt Delete. Like I don't know what the fuck they're up there talking about. She thinks she's cool now. She's like, all you gotta do is use your scissors, bro, and just clip it right out, dude, and just throw it in the trash, bro. It's not a big deal. But you don't know. She does. So she is learning. Mm-mm. Right, Angelica? Oh, I ain't got the patience for that shit either, girl. I'm just like, I wanted to do this YouTube thing. I wanted it to be fun. I hoped, that at some point I could make a couple dollars here. That'd be great. Especially since all this bullshit that I'm, paying into just to watch a movie, which is not. I would like to watch movies. It's not. I'm just saying. A little something, something. Nobody want to go back and edit. Like, come on, man. Just easy breezy. Bam. We talk a little shit. Moving on to the next video. I don't want to go back and relive the shit. I just don't. Action. So I'm thinking action. I'm gonna try to keep it as new as my movie apps will allow. I don't know. You know what I got? Netflix and Hulu. We do need trailers. Not today though. This is not enough. I promise. I'm not wasting the claim. I refuse to go back in time. Future me is making a goddamn decision. Oh wait, I'm making a decision now for future me. Future me will thank past me when I don't show this trailer right now. So I don't have to go back to this video and relive this shit at all. Yeah. My granddaughters are into that TikTok crap. They want to. Their mom ain't on it, and I'm with her. No TikToking. Yeah, Marina, I think that I am going to show trailers sporadically, um, but not this time. Yeah, I'm not even putting. I'm not putting my cookie up there. I told y'all how I feel. I'm telling you, I'm giving it a cookie. Cause thank you, ma'am. I've already destroyed your name once. I won't disrespect you again for being in the role. I appreciate it. I like to see it. You know, we don't get to see black women doing this kind of shit. Uh, let's go. Loving it. Shit. Yeah, action. Hmm. Who's a good action guy nowadays? I don't even know. I like that Jason Statham, but he's like 80 now, isn't he? Like he's old news, or they're still putting him in shit. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm gonna have to go look up some shit later. I'm still paying my room, y'all. We're priming and whatnot. Saturday was not a good day for me. Today's a little better. Find time to watch a goddamn action flick in there. I will. Right? Who's the new hot guy, Marina, in the action film, in the flicks, action flicks? Who's doing the hot car chases and robbing banks and shooting them ups? Pang pow, ping ping pow pow. Anybody? I have no clue. I don't really watch too many action flicks. I'll go check it out though. I'll find something. Unless y'all want to suggest something right now and be like, nah, bitch, we don't want to watch no action flick. Or we don't want to listen to you talk about the action flick you watched. Because we are not participating. Hmm. That's that guilt trip. Hmm. I'll find one. I'll put it on my wall. I'm gonna have to get um a new laptop. I have WordJaw, I swear. A new laptop so I can learn how to edit and carrying on, I guess. Because I would love to show trailers. And I don't want it to be a muted trailer. That's ass. Not today, though. Look now. Alright. Smart ass. She don't know shit. She be acting like she knows some shit. I don't know shit. Let's see what we got on the Netflix. Vanessa Thunderfunk. What y'all know about Vanessa Thunderfunk? I know y'all don't know nothing about that. Like, at all. Like, what is she talking about? She talking about Vanessa Thunderfunk. What up, FSK? How you doing? Oh, you like my little pet? Yeah, I like her too. So, Angelica, what am I doing? I'm doing Dick, bro. We can watch The Bourne Legacy. They're still making this shit? Or is this old? Alright, let me go over here down to the categories. Categories. Boom. We got action. Pow, pow. Riddick? Ain't that from the... That's like 20 years old. It was a good movie, though. That's like 20 years old. Alright, let's see what we got going. Let me peep the chat right now and then. Well, you'll get it, Morena. You actually want to learn how to edit. You're asking questions, and that's what matters. You actually want to. I don't want to. All right, what's this? Luther, the Fallen Son. Oh, it's with Idris Elba. Haunted by an unsolved murder, Ram, a disgraced London police detective John Luther breaks president to hunt down a sadistic serial killer. Ooh. It's 2023. It's a 99% match for one Shabo. It's got Idris Elba. He's not the hottest man alive, but he damn sure, we'll be, we've done worse, we've done worse. Um, I might check it out. Maybe. The Vikings movie. FSK, I haven't. Tell me more. Did you see this movie we were talking about here today? She Never Died? Don't bother if you haven't. Don't do it. Oh, they got both the Riddicks on here. Oh, there was three Riddicks? What? See, I didn't even know. Wait, maybe that's just some, distance. Oh, okay. There's just two. Okay. I was gonna say, I really like those movies. I seen both of them shits. And I don't even really like Vin Diesel, but I did like those movies. Jason Momoa, Morena. Mm-hmm. You show is right, girl. Mm-hmm. Jason Mimosa. Yes, ma'am. Oh, they got like a bunch of cool Viking movies on Netflix, girl. A bunch of them. All right. No, I think I like the way this looks. I hadn't seen this before. I like a good Idris Elba movie. Like I said, he's not the hottest, but you know, he's cool. He's alright. He's a decent actor. I liked him in Daddy's Girl. I thought he was hot in that one. I sure did. What's not to love? Single daddy, working hard. When he fought that drug dealer in the streets because he put his hands on his baby girl. Anyway, I like Vikings. You like alien movies? What's up, Dre? How you doing? Um, Alien movies? I've seen a lot of alien movies. A lot. I like a lot. I like alien movies. I would have to say I do. I like them too. Um, Especially like the OG one, Alien. With Sigourney Weaver. Like, come on. But then I like silly ones too, like Paul. That was a good one. And then Independence Day. Come on. I think I want to do this one, Angelica. I don't know what it's labeled as. Gary, them letters are tiny. Let me click on it and see what the fuck is that. It's labeled as mystery, action, and adventure. A mystery, action, and adventure. Let's go on a little adventure together. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, I think I might check this one out. I think this might be the winner. Maybe. Unless y'all disagree. Oh, Angelica, it's called Luther, the Fallen Sun. It's on the Netflix. It's a Netflix film, so you can only find it on the Netflix. Umbrella Academy. Where did I see that at? I didn't watch that, but I saw that somewhere. I don't know where. Uh-uh. Yeah, FSK. I posted them on my wall. Um, the movie and where you can find it. I even put a little poster up so you can see what it looks like. And then usually I was going live more structured. Now I'm just doing it whenever the hell I feel like it. So I'll give you a couple, 2 or 3 days to watch it. Then I'm gonna go run my mouth about it. The Umbrella Academy. Oh, it's a show. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to talk about shows. Don't get me invested in shows. I can't do shows. I can't do shows. The only way I could talk about a show around here is if it's over. Like if we're gonna talk about a show that's done, like Weeds, or Weeds. That was my shit. I love that show. Or Seinfeld. Some shit that's over. I don't want to talk about no show that's active. Piss me right on off. Yeah, I want to talk about no current shows. Alright, well. I can't believe I didn't recognize my own mod. That's crazy. I haven't seen her forever. Like a long time. Evidently. That's crazy. FSK, yes. Yes, FSK, yes. I heard you got, I was hearing you got 18 months. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is or anything. That's just what I heard. But he probably won't do the whole 18. Probably shave a few off, I would assume. Weez was my jam, right, Marina? And Breaking Bad, that was my shit too. Angelica, I liked Weeds so much. I think I rewatched that shit, and it's long. It's like 8 seasons of 27 episodes. Like, it's a lot of shit, right? I think I watched that show at least 4 times. I gotta say, I watched it at least 4 times. I really liked Weeds. You know what though? I feel that it's like that with Breaking Bad for me. I watched Breaking Bad a couple of times. That's crazy. At least twice. I've watched Breaking Bad at least twice, and there's so much of it I just don't remember. I do not. You know what? I never watched Call Saul. Um, I probably should though. I feel like it would be a good show because I liked Saul. In Breaking Bad. Dexter. My son was a huge fan of Dexter. That was his jam. I saw one season of it. It was alright. It was alright. It was alright. I got a lot going on, y'all. Not really sure I want to talk about it here. Touch on it, I guess, a little bit. Hmm, hmm, health wise, there's some things going on that I'll know more about on Thursday that will make me more definitive in how I feel about it. uh, I know that was real weird. That's I'm kind of in limbo right now until Thursday. So it's a little, worrisome, a lot worrisome. It's alarming, actually, but not sure. You know, with Ludacris and Queen Latifah, there was a couple. They did a couple together. I don't think Latifah wasn't in Crash. Was it the one where Queen Latifah had AIDS? Was he in that? Was Luda in that one? Yeah. You know what, Marina? I remember that. He was the brother, and she had her son with her, and her husband died, and he was the husband who died's brother, and they were traveling across the country, and they got fucked with by some hillbillies. I seen that shit. That was a pretty decent one. I like Ludacris. I think he's a good actor. I think he should go. He should do more of that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was a good one, Angelica. It's a newer one. Um, Not like I don't think it was this year, but within the last like 5 years, I'd say. Was it Netflix? I think it was on Netflix. What FSK? He cracks me up. Did you ever see I love how Luda acts. That's why it's so good. It's the roles he gets are humorous, and you don't have to act. That's kind of why he does so good in them for me. Um, um, I liked him in Crash. What? Ludacris was so good in Crash. Are you kidding me? He was hilarious. And then No Strings Attached with Ashton Kutcher. He was really funny in that. Really funny. Luda was good in those two movies. Yeah, Angelica. Well, FSK. That's fine. She's allowed to boo me. Hey man, I get friendly tomatoes thrown at me every fucking day. Every time I go live on this bitch, I get friendly tomatoes thrown at me. Every time. They didn't show up in the chat today, but you know. Who knows? Yeah, I really like those two movies with Luda. Just those two in particular. Yes, I. You want to reach out to people, even, YouTube people that you socialize with, that you are friendly with. But, on this app, these motherfuckers take your flaws and they use them against you. I've already shared a lot of my flaws on this app, even though I privated most of those lives. And, anyone that's coming around newer won't know a lot of the things I shared with, before I started to do this movie thing. I picked a lane. So, a lot of shit, they may not know. But they may know, who I don't give a shit. I wouldn't have shared it. I understand that. But some shit, you don't want it to be weaponized against you. Other things, I've already I haven't showed y'all my body yet, my face or anything. I will. I'm going to. But I told you I'm fat, I'm white, I'm old. Like, I'm not lying to you, about my appearance. I'm from the hood. I talked about how I've grown up. So, these things can all be weaponized against me, but these are things that I'm familiar with. These are things that have been weaponized against me my entire life. So I know how to arm myself. I know how to defend myself. I've already been called every possible fat white bitch you could possibly think of. All right? I promise you. When I hear new shit, it's funny to me because it took like the creativity. Thank you. It's almost good looking out. Like, I appreciate that you took time to create this individual attack because so far they're usually just so vague and boring. Like, thank you. But some things I don't want, you know what I'm saying, to be used as a weapon against me. So, I think I might, just hold off a little bit on all the details that I really want to talk about right now, but I'm not going to until, maybe after Thursday when I have more information. And then I'll decide whether I will or will not talk about it. Right, FSK? Lord. Lord, Angelica. They are the crazy out here, man. They're dragging this one lady. Like, it's not even a draggable offense. Like, I'm all down for a good roast. I love a good roast. And if a bitch makes you mad, drag her. I get it. I do. I get it. But some things it's just like not even like you making fun of a woman's deceased child. How is that draggable? Like, what part of that is drag worthy? Like, how is that? How does that make us look at the mother of this deceased child as, well, a bad person? We're supposed to go ha 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 ha, point and laugh. Like, I don't understand the desired outcome of that kind of drag. I just don't. I don't get it. Like, that's just, I don't get it. I don't get that plot. I don't get it. Some things just aren't like. Yeah. Oh, Angelica, um, you do have a butter knife, ma'am, and I know you're not afraid to use it. Yeah, she is pretty trash, man. It's almost you almost feel sorry for the bitch, like that she feels the need to come up with these new ways to get attention on her little channel, YouTube channel, because it validates her real life. Like it gives her validity in some sort of way. I guess I don't know. I wouldn't know. It's the strangest thing to me. It's the most bizarre thing. I talked about this bitch before that I don't like in real life. I have a real beef with this whore. It's been going on for 25 plus fucking years. Fuck this bitch. Me and this bitch are like Peter and the chicken. We're like spy versus spy. Fuck this bitch. I would never, ever, ever drag her children. I would never, ever, ever sell her nude body or likeness of her new body. There's just, what they're calling dragging or roasting isn't dragging or roasting. It just isn't. It just isn't. I don't like the bitch. I ain't gonna front. I don't like that bitch. Oh, can you hear the vape? I'm sorry. It's the stupid mic. It's right in my mouth. Maybe I should lift it up a little bit. I'm just saying. So I can drag, man. There's so many more colorful things you can do and say. You know, so many more colorful things you can do and say. Look at me. I'm over here talking about movies. I don't mind. Um, right now I'm a small little guy, but sooner or later, hopefully I'll get bigger. Get some momentum going around here. Get bigger. But I could never imagine if, like right now, I have 5 people in my chat. If all of a sudden I had 5,000 people in my chat, I can't imagine me having to talk about someone's flaws in order to keep those people in my chat. Like I don't want to have to. Why would I want to do that in order to keep you in my chat? I don't. It just doesn't. It does. It's not my thing, man. It's not my cup of tea. That's what's up, Angelica. When you have a partner, it's always easier. When there's two of you together. But yeah, hell yeah, FSK. Angelica, when it's two, it is a lot easier, man. I have that Fogel, that fear of going live. But I tell you, the first time I had another person up here with me that just stayed up here, I think it was Trip. It might have been Trip. It was Tripsies. She was up here chilling with me for and 45 minutes flew by, no problem. I was like, wow, so much time just went by. Because, I'm not staring at the clock going, that's 45 seconds down. You know what I mean? It's just a lot easier. So maybe, Angelica, it probably would be better to try to start off with a duo. That's a for sure. All right, y'all. So I'm going to wrap this on up by saying She Never Died. 2019 was a trash ass movie. I don't recommend it. Uh, Boo. In conclusion, boo. hmm All right, FSK. I'm about to end this. I'm gonna post on my wall um, the movie. I believe I'm gonna go with the Idris Elba joint. It looks interesting. I like a good Elba. I like a good Elba. A little Elba. Tomatoes for the movie. The finger for this movie. But no, I'm gonna give it one cookie. Like I said, it was a black woman. You never see black women in these roles. So for that, I give it a cookie. But other than that, yeah, it gets man. Boo. Where's Wes when you need him? Where's my organic farmer when I need him? This is time to shine. No. All right, I'm gonna post it on my wall, y'all. Either later or whatever. I appreciate y'all showing up. I have fun. Hope y'all have fun. Um, Maybe I'll learn how to edit. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. All right, y'all. Until next time, peace.